Hello, this is Stampy, and welcome to a Ni No Kuni Let's Play video. Sorry for throwing you straight into a cutscene here, but this is where the last video ended. So if you haven't seen that video, I definitely recommend going to check that out first. One, because I have an epic boss battle, and two, you might understand what's going on with the story a little bit more. But yeah, let's go straight into this cutscene. I'm sorry everyone, but this is where I say goodbye. It's time we went our separate ways. Huh? What are you talking about? Aren't you coming back to Hamlin with us? No, I'm not going back. I've got my own journey to go on. Your own journey? You mean you're running away from home? Hey, look after yourself, alright? Here, you better take this. Huh? Father gave me that sword, but you're the one who should have it. It's the kind of sword a shade would wield, a sage like yourself will be someday. Hey, don't cry. You don't need to be scared. If you ever get in trouble, I'll come and help you, I promise. Wherever you are, no matter how far away, I'll always be there for you if you need me. Wherever I am? Yes, I promise you. But if I'm going to live up to this promise, I'm going to have to do some training of my own. As Father keeps saying, I need to find my own role within the Empire. I need to find what I'm good at. I won't let him down. I refuse to let him be disappointed. All right, but please come back soon. I'll be waiting for you. You do that, Marcus-san. We'll meet again one day, you'll see. I wish you and your friends all of the best as well, Oliver. I hope you make it back to your time. Thanks, Prince Gascon. I sure hope we meet again someday. I don't think you have to call me Prince anymore. Well, goodbye. Bye, Gascon. Hey, wait! What is it? Are you really sure about this, Gascon? It's what I've decided. I'll be better off watching Marcus-san from afar, watching him become a sage. I don't change my mind once. I've made a decision. That's the Gascon way. The Gascon way? Well, it sounds like you're determined to be your own man. But I refuse to say goodbye. Let's just say, until next time. All right. Until next time. In the future. In your time. See you then. Nobody leaves like Gascon. Nobody waves like Gascon. Take care, Gascon. Gosh, that boy is really stubborn. Now, come on, Oliver. Let's head back to our time. Sure thing. Gascon is no longer travelling with you. Right, here we go. Got to use the Mornstar wand I got in the last video, and see if I can travel back to the future. And am I immediately going to get attacked by that familiar? You can see that little rabbit thing there chasing me down. Quick, seek shelter inside Hamlin. Yeah, so as I said, if you didn't see the last video, you really should just to understand what's going on. If you don't want to watch it, then fair enough. I can't make you. Basic overview. I went to a place called Tombstone Trail. In order to get a wand called Mornstar and a spell which enables me to travel through time because I'm actually in the past and there's this guardian fella that brought me into the past. And sorry, I know this is getting confusing. But yeah, I met Gascon and Marcus-san, and I believe Gascon is Swain when he was younger, and Marcus-san is this great sage, which is the reason I came to Hamlin in the first place. And yeah, so I'm going back to the Emperor now. Which is, I assume, Swain's dad. And then I assume that there's going to be some sort of cutscene in which I'm enabled to go back to the future. And, yeah, it's all got a little bit confusing. So, if you did watch through the past videos, it probably should make some sort of sense to you. Probably make about as much sense to you as it does to me, which is mildly. And if you haven't watched the past few videos, it shouldn't matter. I believe that we're on the verge of leaving Hamlin and setting off to new lands. And it's kind of good because every new, like, island or city or town that you go to, there's kind of like it's a little self-contained story. Like, there's the big overarching story of I am trying to kill Shadar. But like every new town that you go to, there's kind of like its own little story there. So even if this is the first video of mine you've seen, all you really need to know is I'm a wizard called Oliver trying to take out a guy called Shadar. And this is my journey, whether you've seen it from the beginning, from the halfway, or if this is your first video. And if it is your first video, hello, welcome to Ni No Kuni. Thanks for clicking on a video that doesn't have Minecraft in the title. And so yeah, all I need to do now is go back to the Emperor, and hopefully something's going to be revealed. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, the Emperor!
Your Majesty! Father!
But why? What happened?
Shadar.
Shadar?
Yes, he was here. He came to demand our unconditional surrender.
Huh?
But let it be known, I defied him. I would not bow to that wretch.
No, don't. Don't try to speak.
Gascon.
Huh?
My son. My beloved son.
Huh?
You really thought I couldn't tell?
You knew?
Your appearance may have changed, but I know my own flesh and blood. What the future holds is a mystery to all men. But I know that together, you and Marcasan can, I believe in you, protect the Empire, now and in the future.
Father! No! Father! Please! Father! I got to meet you again. And now this. I just wanted to make you proud. And now... this has to happen! Damn it!
Swain.
So I was right, that Swain was Gascon, but now he's had to see his dad die. Is there no spell? Can I not use Healing Touch, or can Little Wink not use like Healing Rain or anything? That's so sad. I wonder what's taking Swain so long. I just can't believe that he's Gascon, the heir to all of Amlin. My mind's boggled beyond belief, man. I guess he didn't want us to know, huh? I suppose not. It won't be the same now we know he's the prince. Well, I'm going to act like I don't know. Me too. Unless Swain wants us to talk about it, I'm not going to say a word. Oh, you don't need to worry about me, man. I've forgotten all about this little bit. Could remember it if I wanted to. If there's one thing I'm good at, it's forgetting. Sorry to keep you waiting. Swain. I suppose it's time to go, but I need to say goodbye to Marcasan first. Oh, all right. Oh, this is so sad. Like, I think it's sad for Swain. I think it was like for poor little Marcasan. He's only like 8 or something. It's today that you're leaving, isn't it? Yes, Your Highness. Thank you for everything. No, I should be thanking you. Because of you, I was able to become my father's heir. And so soon I'll formally inherit his title. Yeah, I bet the people of Hamlin are glad about that and all. I mean, to give them a reason to be. I want them to know that they have nothing to fear from Shadar. I refuse to let him defeat us. I want Gascon to be able to come back to Hamlin whenever he likes after all. I must keep the Empire safe until he does so. You'll make a fine Emperor, Marcasan. Gascon will be proud of you. I hope so. He always believed in me, and I shall never stop believing that he will come back. Look at your locket, Ollie boy. It's all aglow, man. What do you think? It must be Marcasan's belief in his brother. It must be real strong. Sorry, Your Highness, there's someone who needs your help. Someone who needs the help of your strength that's in your heart. My heart? Whoever are you talking about? Well, you. Your Highness, in the future, I mean, in our time, a piece of your heart is missing. My future self? That's right. We need you to share some of your belief with him and help him get back to normal. My belief? Very well. I can hardly refuse my own future self a piece of my heart. Ah, so I'm going to take heart from him and then give it back to him in the future. Okay, I guess I need to speak to him. I will gladly share my heart. Come on, take it. Surely, like I'm just like taking it and just giving it back to him in the future, you know? If I just didn't take it at all, then I wouldn't need to give it back to him. The noble certainty of unshakable faith. Jolly good. Nice thing to have in your pocket. Thank you very much, Your Highness. There's no need to thank me now. Please, give that belief to my future self. But before you go, Swain? Yes? When you return to your time, please give my regards to my future brother. I'll sure do that, Your Highness. Right, oh, back to the future it is then. You know which spell you want to use then, Ollie boy. Breach time, ain't it? Roger, let's go everybody, to the future. Right, so was it breach time? Is it going to be right at the bottom? No, here we go. Transports the caster to a desired point in time. Can only be used once in a lifetime. Right, I better be sure I want to use it now then. Right, to the future. Look at Drippy there. His big smile.
All together.
Today, tomorrow, yesterday. Send us safely on our way.
I thought nothing was going to happen then. There's a bit of an awkward pause.
Oliver's gone. They've all gone.
And now we're back. But in the future. Did we make it? Huh? Aren't we still in the same place? No, wait, man, that's impossible. I know when a spell works and when a spell worked right and proper. We're back in our time, no doubt about it. Yeah, this place is different somehow. Swain? We made it back, that's all that matters. Now is in the time. Now isn't there someone we should be helping? Of course. Come on, Oliver, let's find Marcus-Anne. Sure thing, let's go give him back his belief. Right, here we go. So we've now got the belief from Marcus-Anne when he was a little kiddie. And we're going to give it back to him. If you remember, he thought he was really ugly. Like, we came in, he was like, no, don't look at my face. He had like this big pig mask on. He thinks he's all ugly. So we need to go give him back his belief to make him think that he's beautiful again. Get out of here, go. Be gone, I say. Poor lad, still broken-hearted, that's for definite. A shadow of his former self he is. He needs a bit of belief and he needs it snappy. Come on, man. It's what his dad would have wanted. Sis, you have your maddening chatter, fairy. My father died 15 years ago. Do not claim to know his will. So all that carry-on was 15 years ago, was it? And this poor lad has been on his own ever since. There's tragic. Your Highness, we brought you something. A gift. It's from 15 years ago. We got it from, well, we got it from you. And anyway, if it's okay, we'd like you to have it back. What did you say? What is the meaning of this? Give heart. Let's give him some belief. Whether he wants it or not, let's give him some belief. It's for your own good. You're going to absolutely love this, you are. You're going to think that you're all pretty again. You're going to be able to do your magic. And then everyone's going to be able to take off their piggy masks. What is this? This glow? What's happening? What is this warmth that spreads beneath my breast? What have I been doing all this time? I have been so misguided. It was Shadar, Your Highness. He took the belief from your heart. My heart, my belief. Wait, I feel I believe in people once more. I want to believe in people. It has been so long since I felt this way. Does this mean that you saved me? Was it you who gave me back the capacity to believe? It was, Your Highness. I did promise, didn't I? I promised I'd come and help you when you were in trouble, wherever you were, no matter how far away. Wherever I see. Haha! Now I see. You came back. I always knew that you would. Thank you. There's really no need to thank me, Your Highness. Your Highness, we need your help. We want you to help us to defeat Shadar. What did you say? You mean face Shadar? That is impossibly reckless. I'm a great sage, and yet Shadar will be able to enter my heart and take a piece of it without impunity. And yet I was saved, just as I was promised. Very well, I shall assist you. Together we'll defeat the Dark Jinn Shadar, and his days that will be numbered. They sure are. Thank you so much, Your Highness. I knew you wouldn't let us down. Huh. And this is why you're the Emperor, Marquezan. Yay! Is he going to give us a bunch of spells or something then? Or is he actually going to come with us? Is he actually going to join our party?
Well, well. What are we to make of this? It seems the Savior managed to acquire Mornstar after all.
And somehow managed to travel back to the present. I would have thought that far beyond his meager power.
Indeed. The power to breach time can be used but once in a mortal's life, can it not?
It would seem that he has benefited from yet more assistance.
And that its benefactor possesses formidable powers.
Powers on a par with our own.
This supposed helper of his is no mere dabbler in the magical arts. Such powers recall those of that ancient king without whom our magic wands could not exist. Yes, I speak of my...
But that would be a truly terrifying proposition, if one such as he were to...
Fear not. Should the need arise, I shall take action myself.
Your Radiance, you mean to say...
I do. He cannot hope to defeat me. And I will tell you why.
Tell me why! I want to know why! Don't tell them, tell us! We want to know. Who do you reckon she's talking about? Who was that guy that helped us in the mask? Do you reckon it's her dad or something? Alright everyone, listen. In order to defeat Shadar, we must first break down his defences. I've no idea what that guy's voice is like. I've completely forgot, so sorry if it sounds the same as all the others. Now, the Dark Djinn is protected by a magical barrier known as a Black Bearer. A Black Bearer? Yes, it is a glowing magical barrier which no spell can get through. Neither Rashad nor Alicia will be able to overcome the Black Barrier. That is why Shadar was able to defeat them. And with the great sages incapacitated, he was able to delve deep into my own heart and steal a piece of it. But now Marquezan, Your Majesty. Come along now, Esther. I once fought alongside you as a child. There's no need for you to use my royal title. The same goes for all of you, my royal title. Oh man, I can't read. Sure, Your Majesty. Don't worry, Oliver. I'm sure you'll get used to it. Now, I would dearly love you to accompany you on another journey. One where we grow stronger together. Strong enough to defeat Shadar. But protecting my empire has to be my first priority. There is also the small matter of rectifying the many mistakes I made when I was broken-hearted. I comfort myself with the knowledge that you all possess a wand that should enable you to defeat Shadar without my aid, Oliver. Mornstar once belonged to the Wizard King. Maybe it was her husband. It is said to have the power to overcome any enchantment. That must surely include the Black Barrier that protects Shadar. Unfortunately, however, the wand you have in your possession is not complete. Eh? Not complete? What are you on about? Mornstar's true power is beyond most wizards' comprehension. It is so powerful indeed that the ancient king who created it decided that its power should be divided between 3 magical stones. These 3 stones were then sealed away far from the wand itself. So, we need to go and find them, right? Yes, but I have an apology to make in that regard. Huh? What? Why? What have you done? A map detailing the locations of the 3 stones was once in my possession. I am afraid, however, that it has been stolen. Stolen? While I was broken-hearted, I must confess that I became rather neglectful of the palace's treasures. Books and maps would often disappear. To my shame, I actually observed several such thefts and did nothing. But that sounds about right. I found it hard to care about anything much when I was broken-hearted. Well, that's a bit of a flipping rum. If the thief who pinched the map uses it to get hold of the stones, what do you think he's going to do with them? I do not know, but I do know, however, that the identity of the thief. His name is Kubali. He styles himself King of the Sky Pirates. Kubali, of all of the people to tangle with. I should have known you two would be thick as, Anyway, I don't suppose you guys know where he is, do you? That's the thing. The Sky Pirates, you never know where they are. They're always moving from hideout to hideout in these giant airships. Be that as it may, locating Kubali is the easiest way to recover the 3 magical stones. He is very unlikely to cooperate peacefully, however. I had better teach you some new spells, Oliver. You received a page describing the ward spell. You received a page describing the fuse spell. You received a page describing the insight spell. You will almost certainly be doing a lot of travelling on your search for Kubali. You therefore must let me grant you one last spell. You received a page describing the travel spell. What does it do? Your Markazan. It instantly transports you to any location you have already visited. While I'm unable to accompany on your travels, I can at least make them pass more comfortably. That's great! That means we can come and see you anytime we like, Markazan. Ha! Indeed. Be sure to use it to return to some of the other places you have visited on your journey and find out what has changed. If you visit the Temple of Trials, for example, you will now be able to take part in the Solusium series, organised by my old teacher Solomon. Oh wow, I'd almost completely forgotten about Solomon in the Temple of Trials. Our first priority though is to find Kubali, King of the Sky Pirates. Come on, Oliver, to the next chapter of our adventure. It sure does. Let's go. Right, so I now got a spell so I can just travel like anywhere I want. That is going to be incredibly useful. I'm sorry for my awful commentary at the end there. Like, my room is boiling hot and I'm out of breath and I'm struggling to get through it. But I did it. I did it for you. And hopefully you are enjoying this series as it continues. So I guess I can now go and start the next chapter of my adventure. Where I can go and journey to some new lands, meet some new faces and battle some new foes. So we got all of that to look forward to. But sadly, we have no more video left to look forward to now, but there'll be a link in the description to part number 50, I think it will be, or 51, which will be up very shortly. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you later. Bye!